Today's lesson, which is not going to lessen you at all, but will add to you as an individual consciousness, your individual awareness of who you are. Today's lesson is on the 3 Dakini instructions as delivered in the Terma of Gaia Awakening by the Tertan John Lamlash, who was a shaman and a scholar. So, what are these 3 instructions? And what does it mean, the Terma of Gaia Awakening? Go to www, does that go without saying? Nemeta.org, N-E-M-E-T-A. And there you'll have the ability to become a student of Planetary Tantra, which is the only free course on Nemeta. Now, I met not John personally, but his work. Before he started Nemeta, he had meta history. So these sheets that I'm going to be talking to you from, these well-worn and well-read and studied sheets of paper, they aren't available at the same URL anymore. You can only get them if you become a student of Planetary Tantra, and it's Module 16. It's Module 16, which is a no-brainer, because if you take a look at the Shakti Cluster app, what's the blue dot, folks? What's the blue dot? What's the blue dot? It's humanity. More specifically, it's the Rome, the golden children of Gaia's fire. Rome has been spelled different ways. I like to spell it R-H-O-M-E-Y, but I also like it spelled R-H-O-M-E with an accent of gu, or whatever you call that. When it's going that way. So let's get to it, shall we? Because you're going to find all the information there. It will be under this heading. You will see the Terma to Gaia Awakening in practice, and then you'll see that part below. The mytho-ludic experiment in 9 parts, which is apropos, for 9 is the goddess number. How many beads are on a mala necklace? Ding, 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 ding. That's right, 108. What's 1 plus 8? This is going to be a short one because I just want to keep people abreast of their life. To every day rejoice and pay attention to your food. But there are times when you want to just relax and not have an agenda. At the same time, having one is important. That's the masculine and the feminine balance within each of us. Yeah? So, women are learning to become, I'm learning, speaking for myself, I'm learning how to be more action-oriented because I'm very feeling the receptive, nurturing part. And for me, empowerment isn't about society recognizing my importance. It's about my own person recognizing that my passion and my purpose are all I need for myself to recognize. And to that recognition of my passion and that purpose will be all that it takes for me to have the permission slip, as Bashar says, that God, B-A-S-H-A-R, some guy, Daryl, channels him. My jury's still out on him. Why? Because I'm not sure whether or not he's set in something of a semi-trap Because he says that all you have to do is follow your passion. Every day, just go in the direction of your heart. Well, I gotta tell you, that's a little hedonistic if you ask me. Because I'm a self-professed light worker turned light warrior. And light warrior S, whatever. Light warrior, I'm a light warrior. I know the shit that's happening on this planet. So I do some energetic stuff with the Shakti Cluster app, which is, haha, a magical tool. You use this in conjunction with knowing the full Sophianic myth, in conjunction with recognizing yourself as roommate, with actually, okay, you know what this is all about? The goddess is in the planet. She's the planet, okay? So what's with this off-planet God that's in spirit that a long, long, long time ago when miracles happen, they don't happen anymore, no. And if they do, people, wake up. Our planet is infested. And it all started at least by the year 0. Okay? And then his story took over. We're going to get to the Dakini instructions. When you find out what's going on in the planet, and you don't want Antifa to hit you over the head with a baseball bat, and you don't want to send letters to a congressman or a senator or whoever that is, I'm not sure anymore, House of Representatives, representing what? Corporations, dead entities, not the people, special interest groups. The answer to the paycheck, follow the money, woo! While the American people are becoming stupider and stupider and dumber, people learn your history, but not his story. Ugh. It's happening all over the globe. Social media is a mixed blessing. That word blessing, some guy, you know who you are if you listen to this. You're the one that sent a bunch, like your comments were so long I couldn't get to them. They were exhausting. You're a programmer. And what you had to say was very fascinating, but it came at me so quickly and without coherency, it was hard to handle. So what I'm saying to anybody is this. It's a really good idea to give information that's really heavy through a roundabout way, and you can do that through speaking. If anybody ever wants to do a Google Hangout or whatever it is, you'd have to teach me how to have a conversation. I will tape it, and we can have conversations about this stuff. I mean, just us normal people, because there are some big names and all that sell swag. I'm a book promoter. I'm writing my book. And also I'm a promoter of a peaceful planet that stays beautiful. And the more people, I think, I'm not into this. Okay, Ken Kesey's 100 Monkey Theory. Yes, this got validity. I am into a certain amount of people getting it. But not everybody has to. Not everybody will. And it won't necessarily happen in this lifetime. And that doesn't matter. What matters is that you live a life worth living. John Lamlash said that. Do you want to live a life worth living? Yeah, I do. But it's like it calls to you or it doesn't. So this isn't a sales pitch. No, this isn't a sales pitch. This is my enthusiasm. Am I leaving anything out? Yeah, that's it. Re-emphasis that if anybody wants to do a talk, we can talk on the phone first. No, through email. My email is in my. You have to go to my info channel, click on my email, or dialogue me. I won't call on the phone because my telephone number would be my, I can't do that. So what we'll do is this, have conversations. I would love to have conversations with people about what they know, what they're aware of, firsthand, and what their communities are doing. And here's the unfortunate thing. I can only speak English. I don't have the gift of any other language. When I'm in Europe, I can only find my way to the bathroom and order a cold beer and a glass of red wine in French, Italian, and Spanish. That's it. C'est tout. Bastante. So let's get to it. So, if you're a student of planetary Tantra, you are aware of the 3 Dakini instructions. And I'm here to discuss them with you because they're so profound and they're so miraculous and they're so beautiful. They're worth discussing. So, I'm going to not read because I realize I can't see the text here. However, like I said, it's all on Channel 16, Module 16, which is, that's right, the blue dot. The blue dot on the Shakti Cluster app is 16. You connecting the dots? Yep, there you are. So, and of course she's number 18 because 1 plus 8, 1 plus 8 is 9, which is the goddess number. So these are the Dakini instructions. You cannot become anything but more beautiful. Love and the supernatural operate on the same frequencies. Love and the supernatural operate on the same frequencies. Samsara and this enlightenment have the same look. Samsara and this enlightenment have the same look. I'd like to introduce you to a friend of mine. Oh my goodness. So this is basically how I'm looking to do like conversations. Right? Not in person, like my sock monkey friend. He's telepathic, and yes, it's a he. He's looking for a soulmate. If anybody can handle a sock monkey with a colic. A colic? What is this thing called? Oh my goodness. So yeah, come back. Not until I'm going to do it. All right. So this is the format. And you guys, I haven't lost my cookies. I've told you before. There are 5 kinds of business. Byron Katie of like Loving What Is or something. She is brilliant. She's a walk-in, basically. Anyway, she comes in saying, okay, there are 3 kinds of business. Your business, my business, and God's business. God. Isn't it interesting? In the beginning there was sound, the word, sounds and frequency have energy. And we'll get into all that when we get into the spelling. But right now, I'm going to call the latte god. So, the latte and Sophia. Yeah, the aeons. Great Spirit. What do the Native American Indians... I don't even know what the Native American Indians call the Great Spirit. in their language. And that's what I would like to learn in school. I would like to learn, you too, huh? So all I'm going to get is an agreement out of this thing. And like, you're going to yes me or no me. All right. So let's do this. So what I would like to do down the road is when we're okay, he's brushing up on it. You guys, I seriously have not lost it. I'm just playing. So what we're going to do is this. I'm gonna use two different voices. This is you, this is me. And I'm going to be like, so, the first instruction. You cannot become anything but more beautiful. You know, what do you think about that? Well, I've been following planetary tantra for a year. That's true, me too. And I feel more beautiful. Me too. So that's what we would talk about. And then the next one is, want to read it? Love and the supernatural operate in the same frequencies. So you want me to, okay, I will definitely comment on that. Okay? So what I understand about John Lamlash's definition of the supernatural is that it's the natural that is super. It's like, yeah, it's a no-brainer, right? No-brainer. But it's sort of like extraordinary. All right, listen to this. Extraordinary sits next to ordinary. Ordinary, extraordinary. Yeah? She's got a point there. She really does. You guys, I'm having too much fun. You want to know why? I actually used the puppet when I was a mother, and occasionally it worked. Actually, it did work. So then I would be like, all right, the supernatural. All right, it's my turn. You're going to tell me what you think later, but I'm going to finish up, okay? So when you're out in nature and you like are looking at the beauty and you're in awe, like totally in awe, and just going, wow. Yeah. Like the fifth kind of business. That's right, I never finished that. I never got to that. All right, there's 5 kinds of businesses. Wouldn't you agree? Unlike Byron Katie that stops at 3. There's your business, my business, God's business, Great Spirit, the sound, show business, which is really shady lately, and monkey business! Woo! Yeah! High five. Well, you can't really do that. Headbutt. Boop. Gently. And little kiss too. Woo! So, what do you think about the supernatural and love and supernatural operate in the same frequencies? Anything to add to that? Well, let's point out that when people have near-death experiences, they all feel love. They feel it a lot. It's so big, it's pervasive. There's a book called Dying to Be Me, and it's a good one. I recommend it. Anyway, yep, love and the supernatural definitely do. Did I forget to move my lips? I did. Well, Pay no attention to the woman wearing the sock. Monkey mitten. It was me. Yeah, pay no attention to the woman wearing the sock. Monkey. Sort of like, pay no attention to the... Pay no attention. Oh, you're getting tired. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain is the message we're getting from you know who. And it's funny because it's all smoke and mirrors and flame and DEW and the Shakti cluster app. You know what that does? It allows one to become a Kalika. Energy is free. That's right, folks. But you have to self-cultivate in order to be able to use it appropriately. I am not a dark sorceress. I am not a dark witch. I am a light warrioress. I am a light warrior. I'm a light warrior. Light warrior. I'd like to see t-shirts. Light warrior. Wouldn't you? So let's play the bowl again. Down the road we can have conversations. Oh, we didn't finish the last one, did we? This time Monkey's going to move its mouth. Okay. Okay. Samsara and this enlightenment have the same look. What does that mean? You know, that was a toughie for me. I actually took 9 months of yoga teacher training. I'm certified. Well, it was, but an outside agency wanted to have me pay a certain amount of money to them to validate that I am a yoga nobody has governance over myself. I'm self-sovereign. So there. So anyway, it was nice talking to you. And yeah, I didn't ask the sock monkey what he thought, because guess what? I'm going to be I'm the sock monkey. You figured that out? So basically, yeah, I mean, that word samsara, I was like, what is that? What is that? And, you know, decades later, not decades later, but that was 2009. No, I finished that in 2009. Yeah. So 10 years later, henceforth now, or it may have been 11 at this point, I'm at this place of now understanding that Sanskrit, Jesus, not Jesus, the individual who was the Christed one, who was showing us the way out of the quagmire, and he didn't show us the way. The Gnostics knew it all along. But this individual was radical and had special gifts and abilities, and they fucking crucified him and then promoted Christianity as the gruesome salvationist ideology, mental mind fuck, brain wave, mind control system ever created. I mean, look at the people who go to the Pope. The papal decree. Oh, don't get me started. This is why I practice planetary tantra, because I feel empowered by that shield. The Shakti cluster app is a shield. And I can take that and I can shoot knowledge and information into the energy grid system. Yeah, that's what you do. So it's not about this using physical brawn and brute to get anything done. Oh no. What you do as a light warrior is you put knowledge and information into the energy grid system. And guess what, folks? If your knowledge and information that you're putting in is faulty, the system is intelligent. It will reject it. It will fleck it off like a human being pushing a fly off of its hamburger. Okay? But that's what it allows you to do. So I get you every time I have a new Devata relate to her. And Bhavari is our current one. She is number 5. I can't see a thing. I think she's here. I think she's number 5. I think she's here. Forgive me, okay? But I think this is where she is. There's that. So you guys look. And I know the lighting's bad. So when you use the Shakti Cluster app, you go into the Planetary Tantra module on the meta.org, and you actually are going to be able to download a PDF, and then you take it, and it's going to be handheld about the size of a palm, and then you laminate it, and then you can use it. Didn't smell like anything. Guess what it's from? Beer. So we're closing in on a half an hour if you've listened to this whole thing. And I'm going to now sign off with that invitation. If anybody would like to have conversations that are studying Planetary Tantra, because we're all by ourselves, it would be fun to do that. And then I would need help learning how to do the technological part. So, do we use, I don't know how to do anything. So anyway, actually I know how to do a lot, but I don't know how to do that because I've never done it. So, in closing, Amor Fati. Amor Fati means love your fate. And it's an expression that I received from Ginny Thwaite, the station, GINNYTHWAITE, who first communicated with me upon my inquiry into her videos, to go to metahistory.com, and the rest is history, but it's my story. So, more later, and Amor Fati. Love your life. Love the fate that is your life. Be purposeful. The heart's desire, like I said before, is not hedonistic. It's what is the purpose of being. The